changes.
Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. And as promised, part 2 of the Shopify how-to video. I'm gonna show you in this video how to actually list a listing or a lot or an item on Shopify under the product screen. I'm also gonna show you how to print and process a label directly through Shopify that will print out of either your PayPal account, if that's how you've chosen to pay it, or it'll actually go onto your invoice that you can pay at the end of the month. So you don't have to pay up front for the label, which is what we do. You just have to remember to keep that money aside. It's sort of like a FedEx label when you're shipping FedEx Smart Post on eBay, they add it to your invoice. Now, some people don't like that. Some people do because it means you don't have to pay for that label up front. You have the money, you can use it all month. Maybe you run it through a credit card and you get 1 or 2% back depending on your credit card. And you can charge your Shopify fees to that credit card. So Shopify is gonna charge you if you're using, let's say, the $29 month plan, you're gonna get charged for the $29 month. And then any labels that you create through Shopify. Now you can always create the label through PayPal and, like I said, upload it to Shopify, and that's okay. We do that as well sometimes, but you can create the label directly through Shopify. Now I have found that the shipping discount on Shopify ends up being exactly the same as you would get through PayPal. And if you have the higher level stores through Shopify, you can get an even bigger discount. So that may be something to look into as well. If you missed the first video about Shopify, I'll link it below because I did touch on the different subscription plan levels for Shopify and what kind of discounts you get by moving up the tiers. So similar to eBay, as you pay for a more expensive store, you get more discounts and more features. And that's pretty typical with every website. So those are all great options. And then of course, making the actual listing. Now there are add-ons and third-party software. We use one called ASM, it's Advanced Shipping Manager. I'm not gonna really mess with that right now because it's really detailed, but you can look into that as well. And that is for people that would wanna do drop shipping, or if you're selling inventory from all kinds of different locations. Let's say you have 3 or 4 warehouses and some of your merchandise ships from Florida, some of it from Texas, some of it from California. What Advanced Shipping Manager allows you to do is have each item or lot have its own ship from address. And so that's why we use it, because all of our customers are all over the country and they ship from all their different houses and locations. And so we have that Advanced Shipping Manager. So any add-on third parties that you pay for would be on your charge once a month, along with the Shopify fee and any shipping labels that you process. If you choose to have your payments, your incoming payments made to you directly into your PayPal instead of Shopify, they do charge that extra 2% fee, and that 2% fee will also appear on your invoice. So all of those things once a month you are billed for. It's really easy and clean though once you get the hang of it and you know what's coming, because you keep track of your sales, so you know exactly how much you're gonna be charged each month. All right, let's go over to my Shopify and I'll show you exactly how the rest of it works. Okay, so back to the main page of Shopify. This, of course, gives you your whole breakdown, total sales today, total sales for the last 30 days, March 14th to April 14th. So you guys can see all the sales that we've been having. And then let's go over to the orders screen, which I've already clicked and opened. And so this shows, of course, I blacked out the customer names, but this shows the order number, the date of the order, the customer name, the payment, which says paid, fulfillment, which is ones that are all fulfilled, obviously have been shipped, and then the total amount. And so you can see we have 2 here that are not fulfilled. So I'm going to go ahead and open one of these and show you how you would go about fulfilling an order. And so the first thing that you can do, I'll open the order. Here it is. Again, I've blacked out just the customer name there. It shows what the item is. It shows our SKU number, the amount. You have 2 options, which is mark as fulfilled or create shipping label. And so you can do either of these. Mark as fulfilled if you buy the label through PayPal or outside of Shopify, like on UPS or USPS, which really you should be using PayPal or Pirate Ship or something that gives you a discount, not doing it directly on their websites. Shipping through Shopify will be cheaper and a lot of options or the same as PayPal. Pirate Ship may give you a difference. You can also, if you had a problem, you can refund the customer. You can duplicate this order. You can archive it. You can edit it. There's a lot of things that you can do with the order on the order screen. And so let's go over to fulfill it. If I chose mark as fulfilled, I would click on this. and then I would type in the tracking number and the shipping carrier and hit fulfill. And so that would mark it as fulfilled with the tracking number, and you'd be all set, and that'd be all you would have to do. So let's close that out. And then the second option, which is going to be create shipping label, let's go ahead and do that. So if we were going to create a shipping label, here it is. Again, we have the order information. I've blacked out the customer's name. We have the item, and then we are going to scroll down. So let's go ahead and do that really quickly. Okay, now that we've scrolled down, we have the sample box, but we can go ahead and add a package to that. And so you'd give the length, the width, the height, the weight, envelope, soft package, all that sort of stuff. Carrier packaging, you could choose like, this would be small flat rate, medium flat rate, padded flat. So you can choose what it is. And then obviously the weight, and then it will calculate for you UPS ground, USPS priority, next day. And so it gives you all these options to choose. You can do shipping insurance, and then you will buy the label directly through the right-hand side here. You're saving $5.57 with your Shopify discount off retail. So that would be almost $18, over $18 if you printed that through UPS. So as you can see, it saves you just like PayPal. So I can ship this 15-pound box to this customer from me for $12.67 UPS ground. Pretty good, right? Customer paid $26.61 for FedEx ground. Well, that isn't always accurate what they paid. It is what they collected in shipping, but remember, it's shipping and handling, and also it's because it's charged at retail and not charged at the discount. So sometimes it gets really close. It's only $1 or $2 difference, and sometimes it's a bigger difference. This one happened to be a bigger difference, but the customer paid for FedEx, not UPS. So we would have to come down and print through FedEx, which isn't available directly on here. This one's only going to give us the UPS. FedEx, I've actually already looked at this, was about $20. So it did collect enough for FedEx ground as opposed to UPS ground. Now you would also probably want to get a signature, and that's why we always usually do signatures. And so that charges more. So by the time I do signature and FedEx, it's going to be over $20. And so that's why the customer had to pay $26.61 for handling, shipping, the signature, everything. So that's why it's a little bit off. Okay, so that's printing a shipping label. Now we can go ahead and close these out. And the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to show you how to go through your products. And so here's a list of our products, and you can see that we have some lists. It gives you the inventory number, the type, and then the vendor. That's who we sell it for. Now you can go ahead and add a new product by selecting products and coming over here on the right hand side at the top and clicking add product. And then this is going to be the product screen. And then you get to type in a title as you normally would. You'll come down and do your description as you normally would. You'll add media, which is your files, your pictures. Come down and price it. You can do a compare it price. That's kind of like the Poshmark where it says you're selling it for 10, regular price is 30. You don't have to. Cost per item, if you have multiple quantities, say you're selling a box of 100 for $200, well, that would be $2 per item. You can charge tax. Now, with sales tax being the way it is, you definitely want to check this box, I would imagine, for all of you. That way everybody gets charged sales tax because of the new online rules. You don't have to, but remember, if you sell anything in your state, you are required at any level to collect and pay the sales tax. If you sell outside of your state, it depends on the cutoff. Every state has a different cutoff. So depending if everyone's buying from you in California and the cutoff is 50 or 100 grand and you hit that number, you're going to have to pay that sales tax out of your pocket. I just charge it. I'm fine with that. Your SKU number, that's if you do something like you're selling items that are bin A1, A2, A3, shelf A1, whatever it is. You can do quantity, continue selling when out of stock if you know you can get more. How many quantity do you have? Physical product, obviously, most of the stuff I sell is physical, but if you don't want shipping, if you're going to sell a digital item, perhaps you could click that off and then there will be no shipping charged, and then you would just email them or send them digitally the product. Careful with chargebacks on that. Also, variants, product has multiple options. Now up at the top, you have the ability to do product types like athletic, clothing, jewelry, makeup. Vendor, and that would be either you could choose, you're getting your supply from Walmart or Nike, or, like us, we put in each customer's name. So if somebody messages us and says, how many lots do I have up available? What lots are available on your site from me? I can click on vendor, sort by vendor, and I can see every lot that Keith has for sale on my Shopify store. And really quick search. Also collections, which you can create collections, like maybe it's your summer collection, your fall collection, your home goods collection. You can do that. And then finally tags like summer, vintage, and people can search by tags also. So depending on what you sell, that might be helpful as well. And then product availability, you can manage your products right here. And finally, once you create them, they will appear right on your store. And I just opened this one up. It's 144 pieces of New Profusion Powder Blush, medium color, lot number 101. It's $115 plus shipping. And here's our pictures of the lot. It's just showing you a box here. The boxes have 6. And there's, obviously multiple boxes, quantity 144 pieces in a case. It shows, we've got a picture of it broken down. And so this is a little less, or a little more than $1 a piece for these units. They're 115 plus shipping. Say it costs 15 or 20 to ship, so you're gonna be about $130. So they're gonna be $1.30 a unit. And then, hopefully somebody would buy these, ship to their door for $1.25, $1.30, and be able to sell these for $8 to $10 or $12 in volume, but they didn't have to source for it. They get to make one listing, and then hopefully these start selling a couple a day. And that's kind of the plan. You make, a net in your pocket of even $5 a unit. You only have to sell maybe 25 of them, and you are maybe 30 of them, 25, 30 of them, and you're profitable, and then all the rest are money in your pocket. It shows the location, Sterling Heights, Michigan, shows what it contains, shows the price plus shipping, and then we can share it on social media, or as a potential buyer, you can add it to your cart, or you can just buy it now. And that's pretty much the entire Shopify platform. Very easy, very quick, very straightforward, nothing to go crazy over. But again, you have to have traffic. You have to be able to drive people to the store. Otherwise, nobody's going to find your products and nobody's going to buy from you. But it's a fantastic platform to get started on. So that's a little quick how-to tutorial for Shopify in 2020. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything you want to know about Shopify, our sales, our numbers, our products, how to sell with us, if you have merchandise in bulk that you would like to sell, I'll give you all the details. You can comment below, leave me your email address, or email me rockstarflipper@gmail.com. I prefer if you don't put your email in the comments, as other people might steal your email. You never know who's watching. Just send it to me, rockstarflipper@gmail.com, or just comment with your questions and I'll answer them down there. Thanks as always, guys. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.